I just want to be an interesting person, not so much to impress other people, but for myself. When I get older, I don't want to be an old man sitting in a chair, not impressed with my own life. I was born and raised in Haverstraw, New York, in Rockland County. And my grandfather served in the United States Army as a master sergeant and served in Vietnam twice. My father served in the Army Reserves as a sergeant, and I still have some faint memories of him coming home in uniform. And I'm proud to continue this legacy of service as an airman in the United States Air Force. I'm Airman First Class Daniel Sanchez. I'm a broadcast journalist stationed at Ramstein Air Base, Germany. Before I joined the Air Force, I actually did a lot of different things. I got my bachelor's degree in computer science, and then I was a licensed security guard. I was an assistant language teacher, and I moved to Japan for that. And I also was a professional magician at one point. But eventually, no matter what I would be doing, I wanted something a little more, like, what's my new adventure going to be? So that's when I discovered the United States Air Force. If some of the most interesting stories in your life aren't about you and what you've done and what you've experienced, then why bother? So when it comes to new organizations being made and mottos, someone's got to write it. Why not me? Growing up, I would read a lot of books and watch shows about science fiction, things like Star Wars, Star Trek, Battlestar Galactica, Starship Troopers, Stargate, anything with people exploring space. In all these fictitious universes, they have their own ethos. Just like the real military, they have their own ranks, their own songs, their own ceremonies, their own mottos. And it made me think, well, what's the new Space Force motto going to be? Someone's got to come up with that. And I thought, I could write that. So I wrote it in tech school and it stayed in the back of my mind and didn't gain any traction until I got to my first duty station, where I suggested it to my supervisor. And we sent up an email. A couple of months later, we heard back. They did get it, they do like it, and they're going to use it. And just like that, I did one of the most interesting things in my life.
You're part of history. Thanks a lot.
I wrote the United States Space Force motto. What I submitted is broken down into two ideas. The first meaning always. There's no end to space. Just like humankind's desire to explore more, to do more, to be more. It's always there. The second meaning, above. So this represents the age-old impulse to look up to the stars. It's also a reminder that no matter what we've done, there's always something greater that we can achieve. There's something higher that we can aim towards. There's always something above. Because of its gravity and its history in the military, I felt the Latin language would be perfect for translating these ideas into the U.S. Space Force motto. Semper Supra.